then the normal hoverless strat.
What even is the normal hover?
Basically that, but without a Beyblade.
So you just jump and do it?
Yeah. Spin jump.
Oh, okay.
You newfangled kids and your Beyblades. Back in my day.
Hoverless has, from what it looks like, it's just so difficult. It could definitely be like minutes faster.
Yeah, hoverless is just so
The
punishing.
best is like a 121.
I still want gelato skip hoverless.
Run hoverless is really good.
Got it. What's the most amount of viewers you think you've ever gotten?
One time I got raided by Panga and had
Oh
200.
shit.
That'll get you a lot.
I remember just from that raid alone, I went from 30 followers to 43 followers.
Wow.
So like I improved by like almost 50%.
I think it was Sunshine Communities raid that was my biggest. It's on like 20 something. You can probably find it.
I've had a few other big hosts. There was one time, it's actually a pretty fun day. There was a huge, just like 4 straight Mario Golf Toadstool Tour raids, starting with Chrism. So there were a lot from that. And there's, I think I was like the 3rd or 4th in that whole train. I had like 40 from that. I've had a decently big raid from Switch. Without a raid though, I think I've had 17.
I have made a total of $5.
Yo, congrats on your $5.
I know, right?
I just want to get paid out once, man. It'll be so
Yeah,
satisfying.
that's all, right? You just want the
I've been
one payout to say
affiliate
you've done it.
for like I think over 3 years maybe, something like that.
What do you mean by paid out?
Twitch doesn't pay you. They pay you every month, but only once you hit $100.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
I've had it for 3 years, and I'm at like $80.
Oh, you're almost there. I have no idea where I am at.
I kind of stopped though. I had one guy who would sub every month. The same guy who made the emote. He isn't sub anymore. Then I've gotten a few bits from people, but yeah, it's just.
You know what you could do? Start running new file and put on ads every time you like there are cutscenes.
Man, people love that.
That's what Samu did.
But like Samuel also like had a big audience.
Yeah.
Where that was probably worth doing.
Yeah, I don't think I even can run ads.
If you're affiliate,
I'm
you
his
can.
partner, isn't he?
You can run ads as affiliate. I don't know how. I've never done it, but I know you can.
You can run. Yeah.
And how do you get paid from ads?
Just the amount of people who watch ads on your stream.
Yeah.
It's based off the viewership you have.
I believe so. I believe it is the number of eyeballs that watch each ad.
1 cent per eyeball.
And I mean, even if you don't run ads, like Twitch forces pre-roll ads, I think, for all affiliates.
Yeah, I think so.
So like you are getting ad money one way or another. even if you
I
don't want
don't
it.
think it shows up for me. I've checked my revenue statistics and I haven't seen.
It's also like
that money.
very. There's almost. It's like so little money. Like
Yeah.
ads don't pay much for people who don't have already large audiences.
The channel is not loaded. Do you have tier 2 subs anywhere?
I don't think I've ever seen anyone be a tier 2 sub in my life.
Or tier 3?
I've seen people with tier 3 subs. I don't have any, obviously, but
Yeah, I've seen people with tier 3.
I've seen people even
I
gift.
feel like it's either tier 1 or tier 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's either
They have
someone
to
who
really like the person in order to pay them $25 a month.
yeah.
Alright, cool. We're done with this piano for the rest of the run. Thank goodness. Dang, that wasn't a best segment. That felt so good, though.
Hi, little kitty. I'm so happy that you're happy. Something going on your end? On one of yours end?
I'm tapping on my DS a lot. Does that count?
Sounds like a wind or something.
Sometimes that does happen, but not right now.
Yeah, same. I don't think anything's going on here.
Like, I stream in like the corner of my building, so when it does get windy, you definitely hear it here. But tonight is not.
I
one
hear
of
my
those nights.
AC if it turns off.
Let me disconnect and I'll be back. I want to go back to iOS.
I do get ad money. Huh, when did that start?
At least since I've had affiliate. Which has been like a year now-ish, a little bit more, I guess. Time in quarantine is hard.
So I got less than $1 from ads. Last
Yep,
month.
that sounds about right.
It looks like it's about 1 cent an hour. Is that what I'm averaging? It's more than I get from anything else.
Fair. But you said you got a sub, right? There you go.
Yeah, I got 1 sub.
Hey, that's
I've
way more than ad
one
money.
sub this year. So the amount I get for subs keeps going down. It was 2.5, and then it was 232, and now it's 221.
Twitch getting greedy. And aren't like subs more expensive now because like they're just forwarding the tax costs onto the people who purchase subs?
Don't know.
Alright, this time let's not have a disaster in the lab. Dang, barely not a gold.
Can you guys hear me?
Is that you, GB? Really quiet? Or is that someone else?
No,
That's you.
Okay.
It's very quiet though. I want to look at like how much my revenue I have overall, but there's no way to look for more than a year.
You are a little bit louder, but still kind of quiet.
Okay. Audio, man.
Audio's hard. What's
How
up with
about now?
Smileys? Thank you for the good luck. I still need to fix Tobot so that he does not reply for every single instance of GL in a single message. There's a lot of things I need to fix with Tobot. I'm just very lazy.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Okay. Ooh, Carl Sagan is in the video.
Tobot responds to up to 5, I believe. I think I hard capped the number of responses or like commands per message at 5. Specifically to foil sinister plots. But good try. Honestly, I'm going to get rid of that feature because it ended up being a lot more useless than I realized when I first designed it. Like, people don't really need to do multiple commands in one message, you know? Yeah, sorry to foil your plots. But that was good. That was a nice time save there. First good segment of this particular ending. Which is important, because this is now any percent territory. And I don't have a completed any percent run yet. So I'd like this to be good, so I can submit that in addition to this all endings run. Alright, this is the part where we get sad because he doesn't understand faces.
Oh.
You're talking about me?
No.
Okay.
Just a guy in this game. We gotta sit through a lot of long dialogue because of his face misunderstanding. Or lack of understanding. Dude. I'm bad at tapping. At least the square went well.
How's us be doing another run?
Able to run back. Did he get sub 2?
Yeah, he got some too.
Yo, nice. No do. Okay, still save time. Wow, that went really bad on PB. Dude, safe end can easily sub 24. This might even be it, although I don't know. Everything before going through door 6 was kind of bad. Dude, he enters the combo to that safe so fast. You just like hear like the zipping of each turn in like half a second. So has SB done hoverless before, or?
No, this is his first, or technically second run. But
Well, but like this is his first like real go at it in general.
yeah. All right, I'll get head off.
Oh, yeah, it's late. Get some rest, dude.
Yeah.
Have a good one. Maybe we can talk tomorrow.
If things line up, sure. Yeah, have a good night. Alright, cool. Now I get to chill for another minute before I have to do anything. But yeah, anyway, Smiles, if you're still here, how are you? How are things? Hope you had a good Monday. Hope you're having a better Monday than Ace. Ace has a real bad case of the Mondays. Dude, oh wow, it is Tuesday now. Dude, I got started on the stream so much later than I meant to. I ended up talking with family, and then I ended up talking with GB and Mason. It was all good stuff. But I ended up procrastinating on stream as a result. Alright, finally remembered to mash through the disclaimer. It only took 5 runs to remember that. 5 back-to-back runs, no less. Dude, I cannot tap on that mirror to save my life today. I've made some pretty dumb decisions this run so far. At least I have yet to pick the wrong door. We'll see if that stays the case for this final ending. That was kind of slow. But it was fast enough. So this is, now that I'm trying to do math in my head, this is definitely sub 2 pace. Like, from the end of the third class cabin, I have almost 38 minutes to work with, which is plenty. So like, it will literally take me choosing the wrong door for this to not be sub 2. That's good to know. Or maybe I just play really badly. That's also an option, I guess. I'd like to think that this ending will not be 38 minutes or longer. But I suppose that is also technically an option that I should not be ruling out. Especially after last night when I callously dismissed the possibility that I would pick the wrong door. And then I sure did. So... You can't tell, I'm still upset about it, because it's I literally messed up the last door choice in the game. And it's also an easy one, because you just pick the first option. But leave it to me to mess that up. Well, that's not how you get sub 38 true ends. Is by not paying attention to dialogue choices. Dude, Braille science. Alright. Time to go through the worst door. Actually, I will say casually, this is a nice store. Get to flirt with June, aka best girl. And then you get to spend time in a freezer learning science. So what's not to love? It's just so darn slow. YOLO tile never fails me. Oh, what? I've never done that before. Okay, that's new. Duly noted. I just didn't mess up the candle this time. Small victories. I can never get that second swap arrow. I don't know why, I was just tapped the wrong spot. I'm silly. Still time save, apparently? Alright, I'll take that. Let's go. Inventory is so difficult, especially when my fingers have been stiff for from doing this DS stuff for over an hour. Okay, I totally blanked on what the correct options were there. That could have been really bad. That also saved time, apparently. Okay, sure. I will take it. Yeah, that's a true end choice. The first choice doesn't matter. Although it does... Like, I picked the second one there. Like of the two choices I picked in the freezer, I picked the second one, because if you pick the first one, you get an additional choice. Which isn't necessarily slower. Something similar happens in the second class cabin, where you actually pick the choice that does give you an extra choice, because it's still faster. But anyway, if you pick the second option there, it's faster and it skips a choice. But then the second one or the third one, if you picked the first option the first time, you had to pick the first option there to get the true end. Hope that made sense and I didn't go too fast through all that. And if it didn't, I will try to explain more slowly, because I realized I kind of rushed my words there, as I want to do. Alright, this time we're not going to pick the wrong options while looking for Snake. That did happen in the sub and in this run, unfortunately, which makes this run kind of bad. but it also makes it beatable. So anyone watching this, feel free to beat this. Because more people running this game is good. At Smileys, maybe. Okay, one more door choice in this run. And it's so easy. You pick the first option. I'm just gonna have to remember this in like 5-ish minutes. My accuracy is not great right now, which will be a problem for the final puzzle, but we'll worry about that when we get there. Okay, this is another important choice. That can also end the run, I guess, if I pick wrong, so I should play it safe. There we go. Easy. The next choice in this room also can end the run if I don't pick it right. Like, it's very... like, you have to be playing really carelessly, like me, to run the risk of any of these choices actually ending your run. But then, I go ahead and do it anyways, so... Okay, so I just had a minor panic attack since it felt like my capture cable came out of my DS for a second. Thankfully it didn't, because it looks like everything is still fine. But that was stressful. Dude, go through. Oh, dude, the end of this operating room is not the best. Alright, cool. Run's alive. But do we save time? That is the question. Looks like we're losing a second or two. Yeah, about a second. Alright, that's fine. I'll take that given my panic over my crappy ass cable. This is a 7-minute segment. Oh wait, no, this was in... Right, we've now come back to the point where all my best segments are from my new game run, so there's a lot of text that we could not fast forward through. So it's not actually 7 minutes. Okay, that makes me feel a lot better. Okay, now we just pick the first door. Literally door number 1. It's all we have to do to not throw the run away. The run will finish as long as we go through door number 1. And, like, no external circumstances like my power going out, like a few weeks ago. Why does this text never fast forward? That actually might, huh. So on New Game, it's actually faster to pick the second option there, but on New Game Plus, it might be faster to go with the first, just because you just get slow text in that one spot, no matter what. Oh yeah, it's almost time for the magical wheel of hardware-based differences. It rolls right off the tongue. Alright, in this ending you just get plopped right into this room. That's also fun. Alright, let's spin the wheel and find our prize. Alright, do not forget the solution. 2 wheels down, 1 wheel to go. Why did I think I need to back out of my inventory there? That's so silly of me. Oh well. Small time loss. And this ending is also going to plop us in the other room this time around. I remember. Get out of here, Ace. Dude. Alright, yeah, we've reached the point in the night where my finger does not want to slide to adjacent spots on the D-pad. Unfortunate. At least we got that one. Alright, Morse code speedrun, let's go. Wow, I'm a pro. Wait, that was one too many backups, oops. Not like this. Ace is going to explain what cells are now. That's fun. Dang, that room is still fast, even with all the extra true end text. That's pretty cool. And now we wait. For a while. Science Boy is most pleased. He's decided you are worth keeping around for another 24 hours. When he must next give the presentation of science. Oh, dude, Science Boy is gonna get a lot of sacrifices real soon. Yeah, we have run out of Ninth Man sacrifices, unfortunately. But we have a gun. Oh, hey, sorry, I'm doing a speedrun. Can you get the door smileys? Well, that's a lot of knocking when you fast forward it like that. Jeez, I told you I'm busy. People in such a hurry after midnight. Alright, we've made every single decision. Your flight leaves in 10 minutes, uh-oh. That's just enough time to finish this speedrun, I think, if I'm doing math. I might need more time than that. I don't actually, I feel like this will be a 155 or so. Plus or minus a couple minutes. Oh, dude, that's the wrong no! Dude, imagine hitboxes in this game being good. It's definitely not my fault. No. How dare the gamer be the one who's wrong? I just need to learn to tap better. Said no one. Actually, my tapping accuracy today has been, like, rougher than usual, I feel like. You could probably drive. Oh, dude. That was so weird that my inventory was not on the light bulb. Hashtag just NG plus things. Or just me being dumb things. Yeah, you could probably drive, but it would be a long drive. But it honestly might be less hassle than flying. I don't know if you're near any major airports, but my main airport, you probably have to connect through Chicago. And connecting through Chicago sucks. Oh yeah, because Cincinnati's like right on the border, right? Hey, you actually hit the button. It's one small step for hitbox accuracy. Now can we get the keyboard? Yes, we can, barely. That almost was not it. Dang, not sub 5. I mean, technically it was sub 5, but since I have my auto splitter on a bit of a delay, it was not. Alright, and that works. Alright, last wheel to run. Let's get it. I swear this wheel is slower. It's probably just an optical illusion or something, but it feels so much slower to me. Yeah, that's kind of a bad wheel. Yeah, I had to stay overnight at O'Hare once. I don't recommend it. And I had to stay overnight, of course, because my flight got sufficiently delayed at the point where I missed the connection. At O'Hare, naturally. It was also, like, travel for work. So, like, I literally had to miss the next day of work, and... Oh, dude, I'm so dumb. I had to miss the next day of work, and I was forced to use a vacation day for it, because... Hell if I know. A 40-minute flight, oof. Yeah, it's rough. Alright, let's see how long this takes with fast text. Probably still at least a couple minutes, I want to say. This is a lot of exposition, but I can't even put my DS down because I've got to be holding the fast forward button. That's the one bad thing about New Game Plus, is that, like, you actually have to hold the DS for 2 hours. Stretch breaks are not as easy to come by. It's definitely a worthwhile trade-off with just lower overall time commitment, but it probably is worse on my hands in the long run. Not there is really much of a long run with this game. I've only been running it like a week. Okay, we're like 1 minute in, at least. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like if you have an 8-hour layover for a 40-minute flight, you might as well drive, I think, at this point. At least in this hypothetical where you're coming to answer my door. Okay, that was about 2 minutes. It might have been a little bit less. Oh, dude, don't go in the inventory now. Alright, cool. Now we just chill till it's Sudoku. Which actually should not be that far away, given the current time on the clock, and my estimate. On the way back from a school trip. Yeah, that is quite unfortunate. And obviously if you drive, you have to do the long wait both ways. Whereas if it's just like a bad timing with the flight one way, it still got a good chance of it being fine the other way. I'm gonna have to figure out how to turn my DS upside down while not losing time to the fast forward. Okay, here we go. Doing some advanced IRL tech right now. Okay, I just realized I lost a lot from not auto-advancing during that time. Dude, rip my advanced tech. Losing frames? Does that even lose time? I can't tell sometimes. Oh no. From Italy. Yeah, that's a big yikes. Dude, I did not prep my Sudoku solutions. I'm just gonna trust my handy-dandy memory. It's definitely never let me down before, right? This might... Okay, this definitely isn't sub 155, but it might be sub 156. I just want my any percent to be sub hour, that's all. And I think if it's sub 156, then it is. I forget exactly when I started. We got 4 in the morning the next day. Ugh. When was the original time? Like, how much time did you have between getting off the plane and having to wake up at 4? Dude, this might not be sub 156. It's gonna be close. Alright, let's go. Dude, why does it take so long for that first to load? My handy-dandy memory is failing me. No, that's not it. Alright, my memory's bad. Alright, cool. Hey, that was sub 156. Nice. After the at like 8 p.m. Oh, so you guys just had to go straight to sleep then. Dude, that sucks. I love hearing all the sirens and fast forward, like the brrrr. Real question is sub to final whatchamacallit, final split. I think it is. You have 3 minutes and we're already at the epilogue. I think we're on pretty good pace. I must be crazy about the girl if I'm hearing her voice in the wind. Aww. Like, as messed up as some of the implications of this ending are, it is kind of sweet. Cool. Yo, minus 420, let's go.